Here's the thing with this that might make this slightly interesting to say the least. So guys, beware before we even start the race. Alan and Alex, DG Diffusion, are going to be little safety cars who are going to sit on the side of the track. If there's any issues whatsoever in the race or if something gets dropped, they'll start doing burnouts in the middle of the track. So beware of those guys. I'm interested to see how this new start feature fixes up our lobby. I'm interested if it's going to create less crashes. Like I said, I've already been given so many warnings about this race being impossible to commentate on. If you guys don't know, or if you guys haven't played Forza 6 so far, the night racing is very, very dark. You will see that very, very quickly as soon as we get into the game. The only part of this track that's going to be lit up is going to be this first section here. After that, it's going to be... That's a glitch. It's going to be very, very dark very, very quickly. So, let's go. Let's see if the brand new system to get off the line fixes things up. Those cars look incredible. Oh, I think Alan just took himself off. Perfect. They sound so good. I don't know if it's coming across on stream, but they sound simply incredible. Let's jump on back here. See how the middle of the pack's doing. This is for 5th place. That's Ethan. I believe he's probably dropped back. He's dropped back to 6th. That's Purple, dude. Falcon Digger. Purple team is alive, boys. Those purple cars are so cool. This is what I mean. It's invisible. The cars are pitch black. I think after a little bit, I will need to go on, like, the sort of, like, player view and start seeing what the cars are because I just won't be able to see the paints. Oh, big crash there. Ethan's backwards. I think he got hit by a blue guy. We'll watch out for some of that stuff. No worries, no worries. Ethan's dropped back to 11th place. Back on the road, though. Let's jump up and see what's happening up here. This is green team up here. Luckily, there are a couple lights on the track. Like, this is what I was warned about. It is going to be impossible to commentate on this race with, oh yeah, this color person passed this color person. We need, okay, here's my suggestion, Forza. We need glow-in-the-dark paint. We need glow-in-the-dark paint. That would be really cool. Imagine. Yo, crashes, things flying everywhere. I imagine those are tires. I don't really know because I can't really see them. The whole stream is just pure darkness, though. All you can see is some headlights. So the interesting thing with this race, actually, is that all of the cars are completely bone stock, which is really, really nice, which means it's all about the drivers. That's what we did. The first part of this series was more screw around, have a little bit of fun. The past 2 races specifically, where we did the rain racing at Brands Hatch, and this race in particular is all about the drivers. The last race was just an equalizer. All racing in the rain in this game is very, very difficult, and we were lucky enough to be able to see some very, very good driving out of both blue team and red team then. And then this race is going to be, again, fairly similar. Racing at night in this game, again, is very, very difficult because you just can't see anything. This, like what you guys are seeing, that's what these drivers are seeing. If they are using, here, let's jump into game cameras, and you guys can see what these guys are seeing. If these guys are using behind the car, it's impossible to see anything. Who is this we're on board with? We're on board with Beast 7116. Back in 5th place. He's got a red dude and a green dude. Red dude's going up in front. He passed the green guy. Oh boy, who is this up in front? This is Derp Derp. Derp Derp's gonna get edged out again. Derp Derp's dropping back to 5th. We got red. Yo, jump on board with Derp Derp. I love the look of this car. I love that big Elgato logo on the wing. It looks so sick. Anyways, we're gonna complete lap 1 in a couple of seconds. I would imagine the guys at the front of the track are just about wrapping up lap number 1. I'm wondering, I'll have to ask the drivers after the race, but I'm interested to know what they thought of the new start system with everyone leaving 0.5 seconds behind. We had a lot of crashing off the line in previous races, so I was thinking, although it's not the best solution to create clean racing off the very start, it's a decent solution. It's a decent solution. It's far from ideal, but hopefully it fixed it up, and I'll ask the drivers what they think afterwards. And we'll get an idea.
What up, B1TCH35?
Hey, Supercan. What's up, man? Anyways, let's jump on board with first place. HCR up in first. He's the guy who came first last week. As some of you guys may know, Last week, last week or 2 weeks ago, we were at Brands Hatch in the rain, and there was actually an issue with this guy's paint. If you guys remember, he didn't have the paint, the Elgato Racing paint job, and one of the rules for the tournament actually is that you guys have to have the paint jobs. Obviously, there's sponsors involved for this series and things like that, and we take the paints actually very, very seriously. And it's in the rules. If you don't have the paint, well, then you can't get points. Anyways, he didn't have his paint for the final race last week, and we had to say no points for him. That wasn't until that we figured out that he actually did have his paint, and it was caused by a Forza glitch. What happened was that it was the same thing with Falcon Digger at the beginning of this race. For whatever reason, sometimes, with the recent Forza update, the paints, I don't know why, they will just not be applied to your car. It happened with us in the Breaking Bad drift video that you guys may have seen on the channel. In that video, before we started, I called out people for having wrong paint jobs. I'm like, hey, can you go paint this car because in Breaking Bad, the car's this color or the car's this color. And the thing is that people went back and they were like, okay, I'll go fix my car, make it all good, so the video looks as good as possible, so we can have the right paint jobs for our cars. It didn't actually apply. There's a glitch with Forza. It's a brand new glitch. I don't know what's causing it, but we'll have to see. I don't know if there's a fix for it, but yeah, luckily we're able to actually award him his points because it was a Forza glitch, and we've actually figured out how to fix it. You need to jump in and out of your cars a little bit before and after, before the race starts, and you sort of need to play with it a little bit. But luckily, we have figured out how you can actually get the paints applied to your cars, which is nice. Anyways, so we have Mr. HCR up in first, who I believe is part of Blue Team. Yes, he is. We're going to jump on board with the game camera, just because it's so dark, it's hard to see. I love that wing. That wing looks incredible. Anyway, so we've got Blue up in first. I believe this is Red back in second. Eric, thank you for donating $3. You didn't write a message. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Anyway, so we have LMR back in second in a red car. I believe this is the issue with this race that I was warned about. You can't see anything. I need to wait for this light up ahead to see. Is he going to be red? He's red. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we've got Blue, Red. I believe DAT Motorsports, and the whole DAT team is all blue. Yep, there he is. Beast, I believe, is part of Red Team. Yep, there he goes. So again, it's sticking back to what's been happening recently in the series. Blue and Red Team doing very, very well. Derp picking up into 5th place. Not a bad performance from him whatsoever. Coming up to the end of lap 2. Not bad. Not bad. Mike Games, I believe, is part of Yellow Team. Yep, there he is up in 6th place. It's nice to see some other cars and some other teams up at the front. It's nice. It really is nice. Then we have Nielsen, who is also part of Yellow Team, back in 7th. These guys are going to pick up some pretty decent points, actually. That's not bad at all. Oh, what's happened back here? A DAT guy back in 8th place. What has happened here? He's part of Blue Team. For the most part, DAT, the whole DAT team, and the whole Blue Team has been really, really successful since the beginning of this series. So I don't know what's happened here. It looks like he has had quite a crash. His wing looks to be bent. Can we check his telemetry and actually see if anything's broken on his car? What, no, it's not going to give us any body damage. But, it looks like he has had a crash. Oh.
You need a 350Z Elgato race. Just saying, winking face.
We should totally do that, Mr. Team Tarmac. We should totally do that. We have some ideas for Mr. Team Tarmac. We're talking. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so we've got Blue up here. He looks to be catching the guys up in front. And then back here we got Green. Final points place, Ethan. Ethan all the way back in 10th, part of Red Team. Wow, the standings have really been shaken up a little bit. Purple guy back in 11th. I love the purple cars. They just look so cool. They're awesome. Like, look at it. Oh, that's like one of the best looking cars in my opinion. 787B with a full Elgato paint job. Purple and red and pink. I really like it. I really like it. Oh, you can sort of see why he's in 11th place now. Anyways, anyone behind him? We have Grizzly Bear, Conklin, and Alan. Grizzly Bear is a part of... What team is he on? He's a part of Black Team, I believe? Let's see, under here... No, Yellow Team. Yellow Team also bringing out 3 drivers today. Nice. And Conklin is a part of Black Team. There we go.
May the R12 be with you.
Thank you, Super Ken. Appreciate it. Anyways, let's see. Let's jump back up on the front. Oh, whoa! Some crashing going on. Okay. I want to see how Derp's doing. Whoa, what's happening here? Slowing down a lot for the corner. Where's Derp? Is Derp? I wish I could spin the camera around in this mode. It's quite annoying how you can't. Let's see how far Derp is. So let's see if he's at the corner. Getting to the corner now. He might be closing up that gap a little bit. This might be a little closer than I was expecting. Anyways, we're getting to about the halfway point in this race. 2.5 laps in of our 5-lap race here. We'll see how these guys do. Alright, so this is going to be yellow guy. Oh, can you see? I think you might be able to see Derp up in the distance a little bit. Are those his headlights up there? Or are those his tail lights? Oh, we may have a... Wait, was I looking at the right thing? I think that might have been him. I don't know. We'll be able to see right here. Oh, I think that is him. I think Derp is right there. Who is this? This is this Mike? This is Mike Games. Mike Games might be catching up to Derp. And they both might be catching up to Beast. This could be pretty interesting. If they're picking up the pace a little bit and he slows down for whatever, oh my god, he is fast. The red guys do a lot of practicing, I think. I still don't know how Ethan put his team together, but I'm fairly sure he just put his team together from the forums, which is pretty remarkable if you ask me. He went on the forums and just put up a team and was like, hey, look, cool, done. Alright, so he's crossing the finish line. Oh, he's catching up. Who's up in front of him? Oh, we got a blue guy up in front of him. I think that's a glitch. I think someone disconnected. Yeah, that's a disconnect. Anyways, he's catching up there. How's Derp doing? Is Derp getting to the finish line? Derp is getting to the finish line. There he goes across the line, and just behind him is going to be Mike Games. This could be a battle for 4th place if Beast makes any mistake or slows down at all. He might have some issues. This is going to be an interesting next couple of laps, if you ask me. We're going to stick on board with Beast here and see. Oh, getting a little sloppy. If he does get a little sloppy, a little bit too sloppy, those guys are going to be right on him, and this could be a lot closer than it already is. Nick is the new F1 voice. Yeah, I should commentate for F1. I'd be good at that. I'll jump onto the lead. Here you go. Here's HCR up in first. Part of blue team. He is unbelievably fast. I still want to challenge him and go, okay, you race in night with a fully stock car. Like, if I took this car and I raced him, if I was able to upgrade it to the top of whatever class, P class, because I think this is near the bottom-ish. If he had this car and he was racing at night or the rain, I would imagine he can still do faster than me. He is ridiculous in every way possible. He's just so fast. I don't understand. But yeah, boys, like I was saying, this is actually the second to last Elgato race. Look at that corner. It's stupid. He's glued to the ground. There is no wheel spin. There is no shenanigans. He's just stupid fast. It's crazy. It's insane. But yeah, this is race number 5. Race number 6 is actually going to be happening, I believe it is February 20th, and we are going to be using some F1 cars. We're going to be using the Lotus E23 around Circuit de Catalunya. That is the Spanish Grand Prix for those who are familiar with F1. We're going to be doing 10 laps. I think that should be a very, very fun race. Car requirements, none. These guys can do whatever they want to their car. They can go balls out, upgrade the thing. They can put drag tires on it for all I care. Could make for a good race. I don't know. It's gonna be cool to see what they do. Give him points. Don't worry. We gave him the points. Alex actually should be coming out any day with a Elgato race recap article covering race 3, 4, and maybe even 5. I heard today it was very nearly done. So by the time this video should be up, the article should be done and up, and I will make sure to link it in the description once that's up and finalized and everything. So you guys can check that out and catch up with the series, catch up on the standings and everything like that. So that should be perfect. But whoa, what is happening? He just dropped down to second. Harmonic has just jumped up to first. What has happened there? He got a little bit sloppy, I saw that, but I thought he had such a huge lead. This should be a very, very interesting couple of laps. Let's see, Dat Wagoneer, Beast, Derp. Oh, Mike Games has dropped down to 7th. He got passed by his own teammate, Nielsen. Nielsen's up in 6th now. Derp still in 5, and Beast is still in 4th. I think Dat Wagonator is sort of chilling in his own little area. And then these guys are battling for first. Both cutting the corner there. I wonder if that's a faster line that these guys know about that I don't know about. You can sort of get away with a lot of stuff on racing leagues. If you guys have done Forza racing leagues at all, the majority of the fastest drivers will cut corners for the most part. But you sort of have to know the area. Whoa! Holy crap, these guys are so fast. These guys are going to head back down the back straight. I'm going to jump on board with Beast and check where he is. And just get an update of where these guys are. Why is he Ghost? Did he have a spin? He's still in 4th. So he's getting to the chicanes on the straight? Where is he? Yeah, he's on the chicanes near the straight. Derp. Let's get an update on him. Derp is just getting out of the chicane as well. Derp is going to stick with them. How about Nielsen? Where's Nielsen at? Nielsen is right behind Derp. Holy crap, how about Mike Games? Where's he? He is also right behind. This is going to be another interesting battle. Let's jump back on with second. HCR still in second place. Let's see if he's closed that gap at all. Nope, sticking right behind him like glue. I believe Red is just a little bit back on the standings. Just a little bit behind Blue Team. So if Red can pick up some big points here, then hey, that is going to be really, really good for them. So right now it's sitting at blue, red, and then green, and then yellow. And then we got blue all the way back there, and red. Red should be able to pick up some pretty decent points. Why is he swinging all the way out there? What is that line? I don't know what that line was. That looked like a little bit slower, though. These guys are done. That's not them driving. Alan, can we have an update on these guys? Is the timer going off? Oh. Well, that's the race done. So that was the end. They finished it. I was a lap down. I'm excited to see what they do for their cars for the final race on February 20th. That should be a very, very good one. Lotus F1 cars. Why did you stop in the middle of the freaking road? Why did you stop?